Hello and good evening, it's me, Beau. We are broadcasting live this August 23rd, Tuesday. It is 10:13 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what time it is for you. Maybe you're over on the East Coast, you're having a little bit of a hard time sleeping, and I'm glad that you tuned in this beautiful evening because we've got a lot of fun today. So today's broadcast is sponsored by Tacticlips. These are tactical hair clips. They're so darn cool. Yes, these were over 1,200% supported on Kickstarter, and now they're here on Amazon. We're going to be talking a little bit about those. We're going to be talking about these weird little things on my fingers. We're going to be doing some live online gaming with Call of Duty. We are also going to be showing my top 10 most helpful review videos. Now, I have produced hundreds, if not thousands, of video reviews here on Amazon. And I have the ability to look at metrics and see which ones are the most helpful. So I have cut through all of that, and you don't necessarily have to go over to my YouTube channel and become one of my 22,000 subscribers over there. Goodness, no. You can simply tune into this broadcast right here, and I'm going to be showing you guys what were the most helpful, my top 10 most helpful video reviews. And in so doing, you can determine whether or not these products are right for you, or you can just sit there and be thoroughly entertained. That's what my job is this lovely Tuesday evening. Now, in case you're wondering, my name is Beau, and I do wear a bow tie, hence the branding. That is called branding. It's something fascinating that Steve Jobs once did with a turtleneck and jeans. And then once he was out of a turtleneck and jeans, people said to themselves, well, this is strange. Something's off. He's in a hospital gown, for example. There's this one picture of him circulating around, and that's simply because he was out of his brand. And so for me, whenever I am being serious about my brand, I wear my bow tie, hence the name Beau. By the way, I don't think my subtitles are quite working right there. Oh, it did spell Beau correctly. That's incredible. Okay, mad respect. Well done, Google. Well done. Everything that I say is being fetched to Google, by the way. They instantly translate it and then they push it back for you guys to see. Because did you know that 80% of people who watch videos today online, let's say they're using their iPhone 13 Pro, which you can see in the carousel down below. Let's say that they are watching something on their iPhone. Did you know that 80% of people are watching on mute? Yeah, 80%. Incredible, right? Now, at first you're like, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. But from a videographer standpoint, because I do make videos for a living, it's a little difficult when you're, spending all this time toiling over the soundtrack, just getting the perfect Foley, the perfect special effects. And then you realize that most of your audience is just watching your video on mute anyway. Shame, 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 shame. So today, what we're going to be covering is my top reviews so that you guys don't necessarily have to slog through all of them. If in fact you do find this relatively entertaining, you're welcome to follow. It doesn't cost you anything. However, it does help me tremendously and it boosts that algorithm. And then Amazon is more likely not to come in and break down my door. Amazon live stream moderators, I'm just kidding. Don't take my live stream. I know you said don't talk about anything violent, despite there being all sorts of things on the wall behind me. They haven't taken down my live stream yet. All right, hey, let's actually run the bumper right here because that's what makes it a professional broadcast. And we're back again. Okay, wasn't that fantastic? Okay, again, today is August 23rd. It is 10:17 p.m. I just like to say that because there is something magical about being live. Because if I were to say something defamatory, I can't edit it out. And as a videographer, I like to edit out everybody's mistakes. Shame. I know. I basically lie for a living. There's lies dripping down my beard. I don't have a beard today. If you look at my other broadcasts, I have some big bushy beard, but it's not about me. It's about you. Let's look at some reviews, right? Okay, so what sold yesterday from my account, I think I sold maybe 15 or 20 of these things. I was really surprised when I looked up the metrics on these. This is the High Life Steamer. This is such a weird thing. It's so something that you would get in a foreign country, and you're just like, can't I just use an old-fashioned iron to iron out my clothes? And so, which reminds me of a joke. So there was this guy, and he called the cops, and he said, "Hey, my girlfriend hit me with a smoothie." And the cop was like, I beg your pardon? And the guy was like, my girlfriend, she hit me with a smoothie. With a smoothie? Yeah, a smoothie. Are you okay, sir? Yeah, I'm okay. That's why I'm calling the police. So this guy's complaining that his girlfriend hit him with a smoothie. And he said, you know, a smoothie. That thing that you smooth your clothes out with. And thank you very much. From now on, because of this broadcast, you will from now on be calling it a smoothie instead of an iron. I'm sorry. I've ruined it for you, haven't I? Hey, let's check out this review, shall we? 3, 2, 1, roll it.
Hello, little minions. It's me, Beau. Today, we are coming to you with this steamer. It gets rid of all sorts of wrinkles. We're actually going to show you how it works. And also, real quickly, there are some other models out there that kind of look like this. This is significantly smaller. It also has a shorter cord. So if you're looking for a travel size, this. However, for 99% of you, you're probably going to want this guy right here. So let's hop right into this. First of all, you can either put this under your faucet and fill it up. If you can't actually fit it under there, it does come with a cup of which we are going to pour the water in like so.
By the way, they give you a plastic cup. Let's reflect on this for a moment. That plastic cup probably cost them 2 cents worth of plastic and maybe 2 cents worth of actual production. So give or take, if you add shipping to it, 5 cents for that plastic cup. And yet, this is a top-rated steamer. And I think it's because the silly plastic cup. Think of it this way. When you're in a business, you want to give them the pickle. I'm going to explain this for a moment. This plastic cup that comes with the steamer is a pickle. So let's say you go into a sandwich shop, and they give you your sandwich, and then on the side is a giant, succulent, salty cucumber soaked in evil, also known as a pickle. This pickle, you didn't expect it. It wasn't necessarily on the menu. You didn't necessarily pay for it, although between you and me, it is wrapped up in the price of the sandwich itself. But it's just that little delightful surprise. It's a pickle. And so if you are a business owner, what can you do to differentiate yourself from your competition? Even if you're just doing a side hustle, what is your pickle? And so actually with my two younger daughters, I tell them that now. Whenever they do any kind of job, even if it's a chore around the house, I tell them, I say, okay, you cleaned your room for mom. That's great. And for me. But what is the pickle? And immediately they know what I'm talking about. They say, oh, you know what? Let's vacuum too. Say yes. So it's instilling this work ethic of going above and beyond, not just hitting that status quo. I think that's very important for us as parents to communicate that to especially our younger generations. What is the pickle? What can you do to go above and beyond? Because in the long run, it pays dividends. For example, this steamer right here, it is one of the most top-rated steamers on Amazon. And I'm sure, let's be honest, there's probably some better quality steamers out there, but they give you these free little things that you weren't necessarily expecting, and immediately they differentiate themselves from the rest of the competition, all for 5 cents. Brilliant, huh? All right, let's continue with the review.
Take it like this, and now we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. By the way, check out how long this cord is.
I was actually quite surprised how long this cord was, because compared to that other steamer on the right, you can kind of see there on the floor. The last thing you want to do with boiling water is to be yanking on a short cord. I didn't film that part of me scalding myself.
That is unique about this compared to some other models out there. This is the longest one with the longest cord that I could find. So let's go ahead now. We're going to turn it on as indicated by the red light. And we are going to wait for this to turn on and start bubbling. And this took just about under 2 minutes to start bubbling. And as we're waiting for the steam to come out, you will notice that there are some brushes on the end. You notice that? Compared to something like this, there are no brushes on the end. So if you try to do it, you might actually be pressing super hot steam right up against. You want about a 1/2 inch distance between the steam and the actual material. And this,
if you get too much steam on your garment, I mean, it's probably not going to ruin your garment, but it will make it soggy and wet. And odds are the fact that you're using this thing probably is an indicator that you want to get out the door rather quickly, because otherwise you would be spending your time ironing. But this thing right here, I just put my shirt up on my wall, and I try to keep it away from the drywall, because you don't want drywall to be wet, or else it'd be called wet wall. And you just don't want wet wall, believe me. It's called mold. All right, so this right here, you can see it slowly sucking away all the wrinkles. Matter of fact, in a moment, I'm gonna do this side-by-side comparison. You'll be able to see on the left how much the steam actually takes away from the shirt. I mean, how many wrinkles it takes away from the shirt. It's really quite impressive. And the nice thing about these steamers is that you can just kind of wrap them up and put them under your vanity. They don't take a lot of space, unlike, let's say, an ironing board, for example, right? So you can see the side-by-side. It's not perfect. I would say that, well, actually, compared to that dimpling right there, it's significantly better. But that's why I love this steamer, and I think that's why this is one of my top-rated reviews, is I just show you a quick down and dirty side-by-side demonstration of this thing, and I think people see it, and they're like, wow, that would actually really be helpful for, let's say, for example, my wife running out the door. She's got some scrubs on. She's running off to the hospital. She doesn't have time to get the wrinkles out with the ironing board and iron. She doesn't have time for that. But you know what? If she's got less than 5 minutes, 2 minutes to actually heat up the steam, and then an additional 3 minutes to actually do the steaming itself, then there you go. You just saved yourself probably quite a bit of time. But just be careful. Hot steam does come out of this thing, obviously, and so just use your brain. But hey, this works for us, might work for you also. So that is my number one selling product from just yesterday. And I wanted to show you guys why it's my number one seller. Works really well. Yeah, cool. Hey, shall we move on to another fun little product review? This one is a lot of fun. So if you hate weeds like I do, as in weeds, not anyway, we're not going to talk about that because I don't want the Amazon Live moderators to remove anything.
all right, we're gonna see if a child can do it. So first she has to identify.
This is so much fun, by the way. So this is my daughter, Penny. Yes, she is my daughter. Yes, I do give consent to her being in this live stream. All that nonsense legalese stuff. Oh, these people. Anyway, so she right here is going to demonstrate how to remove a dandelion. And if you have ever been out in your yard on your hands and knees trying to dig out these dandelion roots, which can go pretty thick down into the earth, this weeder is just absolutely phenomenal. So watch a 6-year-old remove a dandelion with this incredible device. Whoever invented this, I hope they have a nice house.
Exactly where the middle is. So let's lift this up and put it right in the middle. All right, go ahead and smash that down all the way, smash it down. Good job. Now, the more you tilt, the more it pinches and closes like this. So she's gonna tilt it. Nice.
And let's see if there's a root. Bam.
Got a lot of root. Now, how do you eject it? So cool. Let's try. Ooh, look at this one. This one's super flat right there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get that one. Pick that up. Okay. All right, all by yourself. Let's see if she can do it. And she tilts. Oh, yes.
Root.
Good job. Oh, we're gonna put it in the, yes. Here we go. Awesome. Man, that's cool.
So that is the Fiskars Weeder. You can see it down below in the carousel. And if you have a pain point of hating your lawn covered in weeds, then this thing, well, there's a reason why it's my number 2 seller from yesterday alone. Because as you saw, even a kid can walk around with this thing, and you pay them 2 cents a weed or something, and immediately they're just going to town. So what I do with this thing is I go out every spring, or if you've got weeds right now, and I rip out all the weeds, and then I just let them be there in the grass, and then I mow my lawn, and I pick up all the clippings, including picking up all of the weeds. Brilliant, right? So unless, of course, they've got a lot of seeds, then, of course, the mowing will actually disperse the seeds more. But as you saw, there weren't really any seeds here. But this thing is absolutely amazing. So if you have difficulty, I don't know, kneeling down in your lawn for 5 hours, then you should probably get this to rip out all your weeds. Not meaning to oversell you on anything. Some people like the dandelions. Okie dokie. All right. Hey, let's move on to my number 3. By the way, I do have a little MGC claw sock on my finger. We're going to cover that in a moment. If you're wondering what in the world these things are, go ahead and chat and just guess in the comments below what these things are. No, they are not designed for keeping your fingers sticky for dollar bills, or let's say you're working at the post office trying to organize envelopes. They're not those things. These actually allow electricity through my fingertips. Ooh, there's the hint. So go ahead and guess in the chat what in the world these weird little things are. All right, let's move on to
Hello, Amazon.com. It's me, Beau. Today I am coming to you with my biggest fan. Oh, aren't I funny now?
I can't believe this is a top-rated, top-viewed video. My biggest fan. So in this small space, you'll notice that there's really not a lot of space to put a fan. So this is why I like this thing, is that you're actually able to wall mount this. And so I've done a lot of traveling all over the world. And one thing that I've noticed when I'm in Africa, they mount fans like this on the wall. And for some reason in the United States, we're just catching on to, maybe there's not enough room on the nightstand to put a fan. Maybe we can put it on the wall itself. And yes, this does come with a little remote control. So if you mount it really high up, it's fairly easy to still adjust each of the settings. But this is perfect for a workout area, as you can see in this tiny, tiny little gym, because it just kind of doesn't get in the way as you're doing yoga or push-ups or anything that is exercise worthy. It just gets it out of the way. So this comfort zone fan, it's perfect for a tight space. If you have a lot of space, get one of those big box fans and just blast yourself. But for this particular place, you know what? There wasn't a lot of room. So I think that's why this is one of my top reviews from yesterday. Actually, number 3, my 3rd top seller. Is that right? Because the number 2 was the Fiskars Weeder. Yes, it was, as you can see in the description down below. Yeah, very nice. So like this thing. There we go. By the way, I'm wearing a Google shirt because I did some Google research. I don't actually work for Google. I would not sell my soul to them. Instead, I'd sell my soul to Amazon. Oh, I'm just kidding. All right. In case you're wondering what I do for a living, I do a lot of things for a living, by the way, but I do a lot of world travel, hence all of these souvenirs that I've gotten all over the world. And I've been to over 33 different countries. I'm basically a missionary videographer. So I produce films for churches, charities, missionaries all over the world, from the war-torn beaches of Sierra Leone to the Maoist strongholds in Nepal. And I've been doing that for about 10 years. I've got some wild, crazy stories, and honestly, it's a miracle I'm still alive and I'm here broadcasting live to you guys. So a lot of the things that I review, I actually take to these places and I stress test them out in the field. So for example, I was just in Jordan a month or 2 ago on the Syrian border. I was teaching photography to Syrian refugees. And so a lot of these things I would bring with me because, you know what? I love to buy stuff on Amazon. Let's actually see if this worked on the Syrian border. that was a cool adventure. So I brought my whole family, my wife, my 2 kids, and I taught Syrian refugees how to use photography as a business skill. So I taught them how to invoice, how to estimate things for a client, because a lot of people can pick up a camera and take some pretty good photos. I mean, just get on Instagram and you're like, "Wow, this is amazing," but how do you capture that and turn it into money, a business? And that's what I'm teaching them how to do, because I've been doing that for 10 years myself, and might as well tell other people as well, right? All right, hey, another little thing that I do for a living is influencing, which I really don't like that word. It sounds very manipulative, like I'm here to manipulate your emotions until you buy things that I want you to buy. It's not really the case. So this is a great example that these are just my top reviews. And if you don't need a fan that's wall mounted, don't get a fan that's wall mounted. If you don't have a problem with weeds out in your lawn, don't get this weeder. Perfectly fine. But I'm hoping that you would walk away from this broadcast both educated and a little bit entertained, because I like to have a lot of fun with you guys, especially when you chat in the comments down below. No one's chatting, by the way. I am offended. Hey, let's move on to my next review, shall we? Yes, let's. All right, this is a size comparison between this sleek socket ultra thin. You just got to see how this works. This is an amazing invention. Here we go. Roll it.
All right, I have the 2 different sizes right here, and I'm going to save you probably a lot of heartache trying to return the smaller one, because if you're like me, you're...
Okay. I need to stop and tell you right now what this thing is, because you're probably looking at this going, why would I need this? And you may not. You may not mind cords. So, my lovely wife is into interior decorating. She says that cords are bad. If you ever look at like a Country Living or Martha Stewart magazine, there are never any cords. But if you look at my office, I've got like 1,000 cords running everywhere. It's probably a fire hazard. So cords are ugly, according to my lovely wife. And you know, for the sake of our marriage, I agree with her. Even though I really tried hard to make the argument that where does a cord go? A cord goes to something interesting, like a big light here, a big light, or a MacBook Pro, which you can see in the carousel down below. They go to fun things, right? Sometimes they go to what I would call a toy, like this iPhone is a toy. So wouldn't that stand to reason that the more cords you have, the more toys you have? Therefore, cords are good. Right? Unfortunately, Liz does not buy it. So instead, I bought this. So what this product does is that it situates itself over a plug. I'm actually going to mute the review and actually show you and just kind of comment on this thing. So it goes over an existing plug. And instead of having 2 plugs plugged into this thing, it acts as this cover, and then there's this extension cord that comes off of it. And on the other end of this extension cord is like, I forget, is it 3 or 4 different outlets? And so it effectively acts as an extension cord. Here, check this out.
Here. So in fact, this does not fit this one. It actually, no, it doesn't. That's horrible.
Right. So to save you a little heartache, the listing is not very well designed. And so what I did is I actually bought 2 different sizes. There is the ultra thin, and then there is the actual universal one, which you can see highlighted in the carousel down below. And so what the universal one is basically bigger. They don't really say that anywhere on the listing unless you scroll through all the answers and questions. Don't you love it when someone asks a question, what's the difference between this side and this size and this size? And some person, I'm not going to make fun of any age demographics here, but some person gets on and answers, I have no idea. Then why are you answering the question if you don't have a viable answer? I actually know why. It's because they were sent an email from Amazon, and the email makes it look like they personally are being asked that question, like they're being targeted. Hey, Mildred, does this bicycle stem take Schrader or Presta valves on the tires to pump it up? And the lady says, I don't know. Well, that same email was blasted out to like 50 to 100 other people, and they might actually know the answer. So anyway, that's just a design flaw on the Amazon side, but that's okay. I'm not here to vent. I'm not a negative person. All right, let's continue with this. So this right here will plug right into your outlet. So my tiny kitchen right here, which I don't want a bunch of plugs plugging in right there because they protrude out. And then when I'm making English muffins in the morning, my toaster goes right up against those protruding plugs, and that's called a fire hazard. Boy, that escalated quickly. If you don't get this, you'll burn your kitchen down. I'm kidding. Amazon Live moderators, don't stop my live stream. It's a joke. Let's continue.
You're gonna need the bigger one. Look very carefully. Do you see right back there? It doesn't quite fit flush.
It does not fit flat. That's lame. Everybody, that's lame.
3¼ inches wide. And then the length is 5 inches tall. So about 3 by 5. And this size does not fit over that.
Ah, shame. Throw it out in the garbage. What is this? Ah, someone should put that outlet cover in Congress.
50% of people out there are gonna get this model, and you'll see.
So that's the universal size that I'm showing you right here. It's plenty big to actually fit over most plates on the wall. So if you get the universal size, this is awesome. So on the other end of this thing is the extension cord, the plug that goes right into my coffee maker. So you see the plug right there? Isn't that amazing, right? So you can effectively hide that plug down the line. And so I unraveled this thing and just hid it right up against my backsplash. And so you're essentially getting rid of like 2 cables in exchange for 1 cable. And as I mentioned, when you have less cables, then you have a happy wife who enjoys interior decorating. So I have this tucked all the way back behind my espresso machine. It's called an espresso machine, not espresso machine. I don't know why some people still say espresso. There's nothing express about it. Maybe at one point in their life, they went to a coffee stand and they were really fast and they were like, wow, this is like coffee express on the go. And they just smashed it all together and said to themselves, it's called espresso. It's not espresso.
This size, and personally, I would much rather have the entire plate behind there actually being covered. Last thing that I want to leave you with, because I didn't see a lot of people answering this, is what if you put this down here? Can you still access the top one? And the answer is no, you cannot. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to do that, because the purpose of this is to cover the entire thing. But in case you're wondering, no, you cannot do that. It has to actually go on the top one right up there. And at that point, it covers the entire thing. And now you can hide your cables elsewhere.
Isn't that amazing? So that was one of my top selling products from yesterday because of this exact video. If you were to go to this product, you would probably scroll down and see this exact same video right here. So there you go, a little bit of commentary and behind the scenes on this. Let's move on to, okay, so we covered the sleek socket there. Oh, this is a fun one. This is probably one of my favorite, most entertaining reviews out there. All right, here we go. If you have a pickup truck or an SUV, you're going to be impressed by this. I've actually had people look into the back of my pickup truck and go, where did you buy that? I said, Amazon.com. Do you remember back in the day when Amazon only sold books? Yeah, now they're selling stuff like this. Check it out.
How do you release it? This is not intuitive. This is 63 inches.
So my brother is helping me do this, and he's got a wildly wonderful personality. Dane, if you're listening to this, you're still ugly. So he helped me film this thing. You can actually see his face for a moment as I'm trying to release it.
This is not intuitive.
I can't. So there's Dane right there. Oh, what a handsome face that is. Okay, let's continue.
This is 63 inches wide, and I was wondering, as I was looking at the Amazon listing, does this actually work on truck bed liners?
Spoiler alert, it does. Okay, so this is a cargo bar, and it ratchets open very similar to these ratchet straps. If you're familiar with those, it kind of goes, and it opens up, and if that takes too long, there's actually a release on there. You can just kind of pull that, and it extends fully rather quickly. And so what this does is that if you have groceries in the back of your truck or a tote, a tub. See kind of behind me, that tub? That's going to slide around everywhere. Actually, that tub is anchored down with a whole bunch of bolts, which had I known that this cargo bar existed, I wouldn't have had to do that. And so this thing is amazing.
Hopefully this will save you a bit of time. Is gotta have to kind of lift it up. And then watch this. 3, 2, 1. There it is. And we are disconnected. Wow. Now you can organize your truck. And I think our neighbors had a little too much.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it right there because I don't want the Amazon live moderators to recognize that I was going to comment on our neighbors having a little too much soda, and they kind of threw me off for a moment. And I was going to say something that would make my live stream go down, but no, they were just enjoying soda and screaming next door. And I went over later and joined them for some root beer. And we had a fine time after this video review. So this cargo bar is very, very sturdy. As a matter of fact, my daughter, who's like 7 or 8 years old, I forget, sad, I'm getting old. So she's 7, the other one's 9. Anyway, she was actually in the back of the truck bouncing on this cargo bar like a trampoline. I was like, what are you doing? It's gonna bend. And she's like, no, I've been doing this for like 20 minutes. So it's a very robust cargo bar. This thing is pretty neat. So it extends out, and whether you have an SUV or a large trunk in your car, or in this case, a pickup truck, you can just kind of snug it right up against something, whether you've got snowshoes back there, 5-gallon buckets, and it's all weatherproof. You pretty much just set and forget it. And I live here in the Pacific Northwest, and we get lots of moisture, lots of weather. And so this cargo bar is just so cool. I've had so many people comment on it. Like, where'd you get that? Well, you can get it here on Amazon for $24.18 as of this broadcast right here. So don't quote me on that because this broadcast can end. And why in the world does it say saddest broadcast? This isn't the saddest broadcast. What is wrong with these closed captions on this live broadcast? There we go. It got that one. Anyway, the algorithm, the AI thinks that this is the world's saddest broadcast. It's trying to undermine me. The bots are just trolls. All right, let's move on to another most top-selling product that I sold yesterday. And I didn't personally sell it. I just kind of made this video, and people really liked it. And so if you were to go to...
see if I had hit this.
Ooh, it's a dash cam here. So if you were to go to this Rove R2 4K dash cam, you can scroll down and actually see this video. But I like to show a little behind the scenes here because this is my father-in-law. He is chopping some wood for us. Such a sweet guy. Do you have a father-in-law like that who drives 2.5 hours to chop wood for you?
Gentleman right here, and he went and I did a lawsuit. He would have been like, I'm gonna sue you, but I wouldn't do that because he's my father-in-law.
I love that intro. Oh man, he wouldn't sue me because he's my father-in-law. All right, so this is a dash cam, and if you don't have a dash cam, you need to get one. You don't necessarily even have to get this one, although I personally really like the features in this, and it has paid itself off so many times over. So a dash cam is basically a black box in your car. It records what's going on. It's a camera, and it's always looping. And so let's say that you have a 128 gig SD card plugged into there, and it records for 8 straight hours. It records in these little, typically 5-minute chunks, these 5-minute increments. And as it goes along, when it fills up that whole micro SD card, it starts over. And so it erases your oldest footage. And so I have dash cams on all my vehicles. As a matter of fact, I have multiple dash cams because I have installed dozens of these things throughout the years because I have these really interesting video reviews. At least people say they're interesting. I don't really think they're that special. I just have a lot of fun with them, and they like them, and so they send me dash cams. So I have them everywhere. And so whenever there's an accident, I think to myself, ooh, I've got some footage that's going to go viral on YouTube because this is dramatic stuff. So my wife actually was going along a highway, and actually in a previous live broadcast, I showed this footage of her hitting the brakes and skidding. Thankfully, she didn't swerve. I mean, that's not what you want to do is, hey, there's a deer, let's swerve into oncoming traffic. She had the wherewithal to stay in her lane, but man, she hit her brakes so hard because a guy was pulling across traffic, and this guy got hit so hard. No one got hurt, surprisingly, but you can actually see in this footage as she hits, his Subaru goes up on two wheels. And I actually told her this yesterday. I was like, so I was looking at this footage, Liz, and you hit him so hard, it T-boned him up onto two wheels. And she was like, what? It's all just kind of a blur to her. So when the cop showed up to take his report, what happens when a police officer shows up and they're like, oh boy, I'm going to get some deniers here? Because there's usually one of the people is like, no, I was perfectly safe. She didn't use her blinker, or she was tailgating me. You know, things like that. Because let's be honest, if odds are if you're causing an accident, you're probably, just a generalization, I know accidents can happen as true accidents, but typically, if you're not a good enough driver to go around causing wrecks, odds are you're probably not the most upstanding citizen, and odds are you're probably gonna be okay with lying to a police officer. I'm just gonna say it's a gross generalization. Gross as in like large, not gross as in like yucky gross, for those people tuning in from overseas. So see, you're learning English also. Isn't this interesting? A gross generalization. So the beautiful thing about this dash cam is when this police officer showed up, I actually showed up also because after my wife called 911, I live 5 minutes down the road, and the cop was talking to me because Liz was being checked out at the ambulance. Again, no one got hurt, but sometimes they just call an ambulance just for giggles to make sure no one got hurt because she hit this guy hard. And so the cop said, you know, I've been talking with your wife, Liz, about what happened. And I said, oh, it's all on camera, you know. And the sheriff was like, wait, what? It's recorded? And I was like, yeah, it's called a dash cam. They're amazing. I'm kind of over dramatizing it. He wasn't that ignorant. He knew what a dash cam was. But the point is that immediately he just lit up. And he was like, well, this is going to save me so much, you know, cross-examination, going to the other person, trying to figure things out. It just takes forever. So he said, can you play me the footage? I said, sure, yeah, hop into the passenger seat right here. So I scrolled through, hit play. Granted, the screen is super tiny, but it was enough for him to say, yep, he was at fault. Thank you, sir. And just like that, you were able to identify using a $119 dash cam, and it just took so much heartache out of the situation, especially when you have someone come up and they say, why'd you pull out in front of me? And then you say, well, I didn't. You T-boned me, for example, just as an example. And then you follow it up with, I have it on camera. It's amazing to see how honest people get all of a sudden when they're being filmed, when their car wreck was filmed. It's just magical. As a matter of fact, at this point, I actually stop safely. I stop when there is a car wreck. And I ask them, I say, do you have a dash cam? Because I'm pretty sure I got it on my camera. And this is just an example right here of this exact R2 dash cam right here. So you can see it's pretty good quality. It's kind of this wide angle, it kind of looks like a GoPro. And it has, you can actually see me going along. I'm going to mute this so it doesn't conflict with audio. There we go. So you can see kind of my perspective in the upper right, and then you can see the perspective of the dash cam stationary right in the middle. So what I was saying was I stop now and I tell people, hey, I have the whole thing on camera, and you should just see them light up. Oh, thank you so much. And basically I go home, I upload it to YouTube as a private link. I don't publish it out unless I have their express permission, which I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take advantage of people like that. But I get their email address and I say, great, by the end of the day, check your email and you'll have a private link to the entire accident from my perspective. Oh, it's just magical. I am at the point in my life where I wish, if anybody out there in Amazon Live land, if you guys know of someone who works at a car insurance facility, place, whatever they're called, a car insurance company? There we go. Words, Beau. Take two. It's live. We can't edit that out. If anybody knows anybody who works at a car insurance company, tell them to give their customers dash cams for free and knock 10% off of their bill if they install this dash cam. It will keep them accountable, and it keeps other people accountable as well, because immediately it's almost like you're driving with someone else next to you. Now, of course, some people don't like that. They don't like the lack of privacy, but hey, if you knock 10%, 30%, 50% off of my car insurance, you can put as many cameras in my car as you'd like. I don't care. So yeah, in the long run, I think it would save everybody money. It'd save everybody time. There'd be less claims all around, but I have a lot of crazy ideas, and this is one of them. Car insurance companies, you should give them dash cams. It will pay itself off in one car wreck. And at 2 car wrecks, you're going to be emailing me saying, thank you, Beau, for telling me to buy a dash cam. All right, here we go. Now we're going to move on to
Amazon.com. It's me, Beau Chevasu. I test and review all sorts of fun, fantastic things on Amazon so that you don't have to.
So that you don't have to. Sometimes I say, I put my life on the line so that you don't have to. Let's play this right here, shall we?
Hopefully it saves you a bit of time and especially money and a little bit of frustration also. Today I'm coming to you with 4 of some of the most top-selling night lights. And these are automatic sensor type lights that automatically come on when it is.
All right. You didn't have to watch this whole thing, but for a lot of people who are buying night lights out there, it's kind of helpful for them to see like the top 4 most popular night lights. And the one that I have highlighted down below, the Vaunt Lyra LED light, don't know how it's pronounced. If anybody out there speaks Latin, let me know. But it is at 49,000 reviews, almost at 50,000 reviews. I have no idea how they got that many, but it comes in a 6-pack and it's pretty cheap. So this exact light I was actually just noticing 90 minutes ago in my daughter's bedroom. It's still operating, and this review I uploaded a long time ago. So these do not burn out, and it's actually right by her bed, kind of as a nice little bit of comfort for her. It's very adorable. So this thing is, it just adds a nice little glow, and it doesn't take up both sockets. There are some night lights that take up both, and I don't want that to happen. What if I want to plug in my vacuum? Well, that means I need to unplug the whole thing. That's not the case with these. They only take one of your 2 sockets. And as you can see, I demonstrated.
So let's say if you put it in the bathroom, so it'll give a little bit of a glow as you go and use the toilet in the middle of the night.
I'm mentioning if you want to get up and use the toilet in the middle of the night. This is really nice. It's very nice. So if my wife wants to use the hairdryer, she still has access to the outlet right above hers. So the Vaunt one, as you can see highlighted in the carousel, either down below or to my right, I don't know which, but these night lights are absolutely wonderful. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Okay. Hey, let's move on to my last and most 5th, 10th. Ooh, wow. This one really took off. I really just uploaded this one a little while ago. If you have cats or dogs, you're welcome.
Little minions, you need to see this air purifier. Now, if you have any kind of pets in your house, this is beautiful. Or if you're here in the Pacific Northwest and you're living in an old house, or it's fire season, an air purifier works wonderfully. Now, you're probably wondering right now, Beau, does it actually work? Well, check out this filter and you be the judge of that. Now, before this grosses you out too much, this is actually good news. The proof is in the pudding, guys. It actually works. Yes, I have reviewed other air purifiers out there, and they don't gunk up as much as this. The fact that it is gunking up and you can actually see stuff on there means that it's actually filtering real-world contaminants out of the air. So, of course, you would have to eventually be replacing this filter. It just slides in like so, and then this, like so, snaps into there. And then it's as easy as that to change the filter. To turn on, you rotate the top like this, as indicated by that light.
And you don't actually need to know how the actual filter itself, the air purifier itself works. Really, what I'm doing is just highlighting the Germ Guardian filter that goes inside this thing. And so, as you can see, it works. And that's what I love about making these videos, is that they're B-roll of me actually using these things. It's not me sitting in a studio space saying, well, these tactical hair clips are pretty neat. And basically, I'm just reading the back of the package. You don't want that. You want to see the gunk from the filter. It's just satisfying. So there you go. This filter works beautifully. And if you choose to actually get the air purifier itself, it works. It works really well. And in this particular household, they don't even have any cats or dogs. And so at the beginning of this, I mentioned if you have any cats or dogs, you're welcome. This will pick up a lot. So as a matter of fact, I need to get one of these for our office because Polly has been going in there. She's very fluffy, and during the summer, she just gets rid of all of her fluff. Thank you, cat. But she also eats a lot of starlings and evil birds, so good for her. We have an understanding. She doesn't eat the cute songbirds, of course. So there you go. This is this fantastic True Nepa Hepa. I can't read that very well, but it works wonderfully. And if you want to check it out, it's highlighted in the description down below. Also, fun little thing is also highlighted in the carousel down below is the Hotshot bed bug. It's not necessarily designed for bed bugs. It's designed for fleas. And in this very space, we have been bombing our whole house with these Hotshot flea things because our cats have been indoor outdoor and they've been bringing in some creatures. Ugh. And I can't wait to actually show a live broadcast of me actually testing these flea collars that we just got. They're like $50 for this rubber flea collar. I was like, I don't think so. And then I read the reviews and it was like, I've tried everything. I've tried these flea bombs. I've tried these collars. So I'm not going to highlight them quite yet because I don't know how they work and I need to make sure they do work before I go to my audience and my fans and I say, hey, all you followers, this works, or maybe it doesn't work. Don't buy this thing. All right, so hey, let's talk about real quickly these MGC claw socks. Yes, I do play Call of Duty with these things, and I'm going to be demonstrating that in just a moment on my iPhone 13 Pro. And you can also see that this is the smartest case. This is my favorite iPhone case out of all the other iPhone cases in existence, and it's because that it minimalizes my EDC, my everyday carry. And instead of waddling out the door with a wallet that is as thick as a soda can, and I feel like George Costanza sitting on the side of my rump because my wallet is so thick, instead, this case forces me to be a minimalist, and I can only fit 4 cards in here. So I have 3 credit cards or debit cards. Thank you, Dave Ramsey. And my license. So 4 total cards in here. And there's a significant amount of protection on this. I've dropped this thing so many times of the 33 countries around the world that I've traveled to. It protects it quite a bit. Daniel Garcia, I appreciate your follow, by the way. Muchas gracias. All right, so let's move on to the Thermarest right here. You're probably like, what the heck, Beau? Why in the world are you mentioning a pillow? Are you going to take a nap live here? Which is a thing. There are some people on Twitch who nap, and people donate to them. People like Mr. Beast. I don't know why they do. But no, I'm not going to do that for you guys. That'd be the world's most boring live stream. No, this little wonderful thing is the perfect amount of stiffness, structure, and support for gaming. That's right, online mobile gaming. So I position it like so, and then I have my Call of Duty right here. So if you are into ergonomics and if you are getting some kind of carpal tunnel and if you're into live streaming all of your stuff specifically through my Elgato HD60S, of which I am live streaming this right here, through into my MacBook Pro. So if this stream is stable and if it's fast, that's part and parcel to my live streaming HD60S, that Elgato right there. And before we hop into some live Call of Duty mobile gaming, by the way, if you do see my username up there on the screen, you're welcome to join. I've got my little MGC claw socks, which are the weirdest things ever. Yes, they're socks for my fingertips. You're probably wondering, like, whoa, why are they on your index fingers? That's because I previously was playing with my thumbs. I started getting sore, like in my thumb joints. I know it's a total first world problem. You know, I know people walk for like 4 hours to go to school. or like 2 hours to get clean water around the world. Here I am complaining about thumb pain. But yeah, if you do online gaming, you understand. So I switched to gaming with my index fingers. I know it looks really weird, but it works. Hey, before we move on, this live broadcast is sponsored in part by Tacticlip, multi-tool hair clips. Get through TSA and still be a MacGyver. I just made up that slogan. It's not really their slogan. I think MacGyver is actually trademarked, so I can't say that. But seriously, so these are multi-tool hair clips. They are safe on the hair. That's the first thing I get is like, are they gonna cut your hair? No, because they don't have a razor sharp edge like a pocket knife, but they do have a raptor claw point. And I use these all the time to cut through Amazon packaging, packing tape. If I'm abducted and I've got zip ties, this thing is usually hidden in my beard because, well, actually, I'd more likely be abducted if I didn't have a beard because I look like a pushover. I'm working on the beard, okay? Do you know why a guy has a beard? Do you know why? It's so that when you walk into a room, you know that he's the leader. This is so much fun. See, you're not only entertained by the actual products, but by my horrible jokes as well. Okay, so Tacticlip. It's a multi-tool hair clip, and you can see it in the description down below. The reviews speak for themselves. Over 1,200% supported on Kickstarter originally, and then they launched on Amazon, and they're taking off like wildfire. So if you have a girl in your life who might wear yoga pants and doesn't have any pockets to put like a pocket knife like we guys have the ability to, for some reason, girls have jeans that don't have pockets. They have dresses that don't have pockets, but they usually have hair. And this effectively works as a hair clip that goes into your hair. Isn't that amazing? And so I have been to dozens of countries internationally all across the world through TSA. They don't bat an eye because it's not a knife. It's not actually sharpened. And it's just a hair clip, which, by the way, if in fact some fellow does get it in him that you could do some damage with this, honestly, you could probably do more damage with a sharpened pencil. But the people at Tacticlip are really cool, and if you tell them, they'll send you a free package as a replacement. And in addition, they took off so well, and they did so well, those with lighter blonde hair could get this lighter blonde version, which you can see highlighted down below. It's like, is it 50 cents more? $1 more? I don't know what it is. I think it's like, yeah, it's a few cents more. Basically, if you have lighter blonde hair and you want your tactical hair clip to blend in, this would be for you. So these are so much fun. Yeah, I just love these so much. So that's who's sponsoring this broadcast. And as you can see, there is a promo code that is exclusive to this broadcast. So if you were to buy these things right now, then you would get 25% off. That's right. You're welcome. This promo code does not exist anywhere else on the internet. So don't share it with anybody, okay? It's our secret, okay? All right. Thank goodness this is not live, and I'm not spilling the beans to all my secrets throughout Facebook land and Amazon Live land. Okay, so we're gonna have fun right here with oh, Daniel says LOL. LOL to you, good sir. Ah, man, these are horrible for texting. All right, to show you what I just texted, there you go. That's on the chat right there. Yeah. Wow. So maybe don't use these claw socks for texting, but we're going to test these right now with Call of Duty. Okay. LOL to you, Foos Air. W. Sounds like an insult. Sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean that. I meant good sir. All right. We're going to do asterisk good sir. Good air. See? Wow. Oh, wow. It does the A instead of the S. There we go. All right. Cool. Let's hop into some online gaming and have a little fun with this. What's wrong with my subtitles? Did it just say something about Shrek or stirrups? Wow. Google is going to, yeah, Shrekker stirrups. Okay. All right. You know how you mention something and you think that Alexa and Google and Facebook are always listening? Now I'm going to get ads for Shrek in stirrups. Thanks, AI. Thanks. All right. Let's check this out here. So we are in Call of Duty right now, and I think I actually have the ability to show you my iPhone 13 screen, which I have highlighted in the carousel below. You can see that. How cool is that, you guys? Wow. Oh, so neat. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get the audio going here too, so you can actually hear it. Oh, let's see if you can. Yep, right there. Oh, let's go ahead and unplug that because we don't need these anymore. And let's go ahead and up to. All right. Any of you guys play Call of Duty, PUBG, anything like that? Yeah. Let's go claim. And there we go. All right. So we're gonna do. Let's start off with a quick multiplayer right here, okay? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right. By the way, I'm gonna put my username right up there so you guys can log in too. So see in the upper right, last name Chevassus, Chevassus. If you think that it is Chevassus, it is not. It is Chevassus. It is French, my friends. Even though we couldn't get any more American. I am very American. But my name is French though. Okay. All right, so. Oh, there's the audio. Did you hear that right there? Oh, this is going to be satisfying. This is going to be so much fun. I can't believe we're doing this. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to go to core and we're going to do team deathmatch. No, let's not do team deathmatch. These little MGC claw socks, they can be a little funky on the edge. If you're pushing right on top, they work well, but if you start getting on the edge, got to go right down. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do hard point and kill confirmed. Here we go. All right, my live testing of these things. By the way, don't put these MGC claw socks in your laundry because they'll start to fray like the joke Afraid Not, and they get these little fuzzies on them and they just don't work very well. And then you're sad. You've got these little socks around the house that look like gnome socks. People are like, what is this, Beau? Anyway, let's play. All right. Okay, team, let's go. Let's see who we've got. Oh boy. Okay. And get that. I've got to get the dog tag there, Taxi. Oh, she saw me go in there. I accept that. It's okay. It's impossible to get offended by this. Me, myself, I am impossible to offend. Did you know that? It's true. You can try. Oh. Yeah. Although in this game, there's no such thing as grace. Just annihilation. Oh, hey, come back here. You're mine. Ooh, someone went in here. Goodbye. Alright, reload. Oh, he's got me. Oh, no, I got him. Nice. Oh, I missed the dog tag. There we go. Oh, remember, you don't actually get the confirmed points until you pick up the dog tag. So it's kind of a 2-for-1, sort of. Like, you gotta get close to that. Can't just pick them off from a long ways away and get credit for that. Ooh, what is that? Oh, yeah, that we don't want that radiation. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Oh, this gal. Oh, boy. Sorry. Don't take it personally. Hey, so far we are winning. Look at that. 19-13 in the upper left. You can see that. I heard someone call a dog. Hopefully that dog is not gonna get me. Oh, mine. Oh, someone has a samurai sword. This is just chaos. All right, so after this, we're going to be doing a battle royale, meaning that, oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, good catch. Go, dog, go. Oh, I just called my dog, and she got me with the punching mittens. Punching gloves. No, that wasn't a punching glove. That was like a, what was that? I've seen that before. Here we go. Go. Now I've got the dog. I'm just going to chill over here and let my dog do some dirty work as I check the chat. Nice. There we go. Alright. Okay, enough camping. What are we at? 39-24? Come on, guys. Let's pull ahead. One more point. Right? Just one more point? Is that right? Are we playing to 40? Are we playing to 150? Yeah, we're playing to 40. Nice. We win. Good job, everybody. Stretch out these so you don't get carpal tunnel. Good job, La Mira. Great name for a... Yeah, my name is just Chevasu because I'm creative like that. Plus, my last name is unique enough. I can actually, usually I can score CHEVASSUS on a lot of games. Not a lot of people have taken it. Unlike Smith or Brown. Yeah, so far you saw these MGC claw socks work relatively well. I noticed that when you play for a long time, your fingers get kind of sticky on the phone. So whether you're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon or Scrabble, or in this case, Call of Duty, it just kind of sticks and kind of stutters across the screen. But these are slippery. These are very slippery. Just be mindful. Don't snag them because they are kind of this knitted material. And if you just get one little snag, the whole thing starts to unravel. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's try a battle royale, shall we? Whoosh. All right. Let's do this. Oh, this is fun. Okay, as we're waiting right here. Yeah, we're just going to... What do you do during this time? Do you actually do anything? Yeah, but as you can see highlighted in the carousel down below, I've got my iPhone 13 Pro on which I'm playing Call of Duty, and along with my case right here, all plugged in, live streaming through my MacBook Pro, and I've got a pillow. This is just my gaming setup. All right, here we go. Who's following who? Gotta snug up my little socks on my fingertips. It's so weird. Makes a great stocking stuffer though, because you never buy yourself these, right? Yeah. Who is that guy? I've never seen that mod before. That is cool. All right, following. Oh, I'm following someone else. I'll chill for a moment. Hey, how's everybody's evening there? You can talk on the chat if you'd like. Tell me where you're patching in from. Oh, you know what? We are... what is this? Why are we outside of the safe zone? Oh, my daughter's got a hold of my parachute. I do not want that. That's just embarrassing. All right, we're going to go outside the safe zone for just a moment. Pick up a little something. And maybe pick up this too. And maybe pick up this. We're going to pick up that. All right. Now let's go back into the safe zone, shall we? Get back in there. Quick. And... okay, we're safe. Ooh, I see footsteps. Where are the footsteps? Where are the foot... oh, there are a couple footsteps. Where's my guys? Oh, they're everywhere. Wow. So what's unique about this... oh, he's coming in the door. Oh, there he is. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Wow, that was lame. Okie dokie. And that guy had a trigger finger. Add respect. It's okay. Should we exit? Yeah, we should exit. Well, that was short and sweet. Like my wife. Actually, she's not short. She's average. That sounds really bad, but seriously, according to the CDC reports on average height, which I don't know why the Center for Disease Control is studying average height of women. Shouldn't have anything to do with diseases. At least I think. I would think that'd be more of like a census thing. Yeah, so 5'3", 5'4" is like the average height of the average female in the United States. Did you know that? Fascinating, huh? So when she found that out, she was like, see, I'm not petite, I'm not short, I'm average. It was adorable. Yeah. Hey, who's this guy? Oh, I like his outfit. Check that out. That is cool. Wow. That is pretty neat. That is awesome. So, where are you patching in from, everybody? For me, just south of Seattle, Washington. Small little town just up by Mount Rainier. Yeah, because I love the woods, but I don't necessarily like the buzz of the metropolis. I like to be distanced from that. But in a pinch, go to Seattle and enjoy all the crazies there and the good food. Because they do have good food. Some of these places, like Portland, for example, I know it's where young people go to retire, but man, the food is good. Oh, it's just everything is unique there. You go to these food trucks, you just won't ever see them in any other part of the United States. Matter of fact, I remember going to Portland and actually looking for a McDonald's or a Domino's pizza, and I think the closest chain restaurant I could find was Dutch Brothers Coffee, which is delicious. I used to work there a long time ago, but it was just like, man, I cannot find any kind of chain restaurant. I know you're wondering, like, why would you want to, Beau? It's because it's sometimes we like that familiarity. That stability. Okay, we're gonna focus here. Everybody's going over there. Let's go opposite. Wow, did I hear someone get... Oh yes, I got my assault rifle. Nice. Assault. There's... Just call it a rifle, okay? It's what you do with it, you know? What next? Are they gonna call it like a whoa, I'm freezing. Am I freezing? Are these my claw socks? Anyway, I'm just gonna call it an assault spoon because it's high capacity. Right. Okay, I gotta get some armor. Come on, people. No, that's not armor. Okay, I think someone's in here. I see footsteps. Oh, yep. Oh, dang. Back out we go. Come on, come on, come on. Get away from him. Nice. Oh. Get him. Nice. Oh, man. Oh, nobody get me. Nobody get me. I gotta get some armor on fast. Hide. And boom. There we go. Reloading. Can't believe I got that guy. Revive. Boom. Nice. Ah, he's gonna get me. Yeah. Try to crawl away as best as possible. He's gonna shoot my dogs. And these guys are good. They're good. Mad respect. Well done. Something that I can't pronounce. Something girl. All right. Yeah, okay. Revived one guy. Let's try something else, shall we? We're gonna go lone wolf. We're gonna go solo. Yeah. How many did I kill? One? One. Yeah. Yeah, they got 0. It's okay. I got one more than some other people. Man, it was a rough evening. Okay. All right. We're gonna narrow this down to, instead of blitz, we're gonna do battle royale. Let's do this. All right. Maybe it's my MGC claw socks that aren't allowing me to react fast enough. Gotta snug these little guys up, shall we? Yeah. All right. So as we're waiting there, going to do a little something here. We are broadcasting live from Seattle, Washington, and I'm emphasizing my claw socks right there on my smartish iPhone 13 case. And of course, I got my thermal pillow, nice and squishy and soft. And I'm broadcasting live through my Elgato HD 60S. So if this looks good, this is how I live stream. And of course, we've got our tactical hair clips with our 25% off coupon for our tactical hair clips. Yes, you heard that right. Hey, Daniel, you're from Texas. Oh, fantastic. Man, you've got to be like 2 hours ahead of me, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Are we in? Oh, we are in. Oh, we're playing. Okay, let's go ahead and play something here. Let's go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get ourselves a helicopter today. Oh, yeah. Can't say that every day, can you? Yeah. Texas, huh? I've learned, having many friends from Texas, to immediately say, where in Texas? Because Texas is so big. As opposed to, like, you know, I'm from Rhode Island. Yeah, you probably know everybody there. But Texas is like just massive. So they're like East Texas, West Texas. Yeah. Man, I have fond memories of going to Tyler, Texas, especially their custard. Oh, Andy's custard, so good. I've never been to we're gonna do, there we go, I prefer that. Anyway, custard is like a thing that most of the United States has never experienced. And then you go to Texas, like, what is this magic? Oh yeah, we want that one. There we go. Out the window we go, because that is how we open up the popsicle stand. And we're gonna swap out that and that because I don't feel like being a sniper today. Not only do I not feel like it, but I'm just not very good at it. I don't know how people can, I mean, they've just got their trigger finger, they're good. Maybe they're those 5-finger players, because right now I'm still just doing 2 fingers, only 2 fingers on my mobile. But I've got these fantastic MGC claw socks, which are pretty cool. And my tactical hair clips, which I'm gonna put in my hair right there. No, you don't wear them like that. They're basically hair clips, but there's moldy tools built into them. So if you want to be a MacGyver someday, and you're like, man, I can't open this package, does somebody have a pocket knife? Then, ooh boy, here, we're gonna throw that out the window. Go dog, go. Oh, someone's coming. There he is. Get him, get back here. Where'd he go? There he is. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, stop. I'm gonna waste ammo, I don't have enough. We're gonna chop down a tree. That is very morbid, isn't it? Don't worry. Hey, he had armor. Fantastic, I need some of that. Okay, thank you. Where'd Fifi and Fido go? I think they went back up here. All right. Oh, they went over there. What are they finding? Oh, you know what? I gotta get my helicopter. I almost forgot about it, huh? Yeah. How's the heat right now in Texas, Daniel? I know I shouldn't be laughing. It's intense, I know, man. Mad respect for people who can thrive in those environments. Really, just mad respect. I don't know how people can do that. Oh, I gotta cross the river. I don't want to go for a swim. I get my stuff all soggy. Here goes nothing. Whee! Is this conventional for those in the military? Do you just like randomly hop into water with the full kit on and just expect that you'll float with body armor? Cause I have some body armor. I just did a workout, and man, that stuff is heavy, real heavy. Level 4 stuff, so it will stop theoretically quite a bit. Stopped some 7.62 rounds when my buddy and I tested it. No, I did not test it on myself. We just kind of set up the body armor because I said, hey, I make some sweet videos. And the company was like, awesome, can we send you another plate? I said, yeah, absolutely. So they did. And we got to test it with some live rounds. Just set it up in the woods and went at it. And yes, it is effective. It didn't fail. Like, we emptied a full mag, and man, these things were, the rounds are expensive these days. So we were kind of like, okay, 40 is enough. All right, here we go. What's in here? Get a little something, get a snack. If you're from Sweden, you would call it a fika, which sounds like a bad word, but just means snack in Swedish. Did you know that? See, you're learning all sorts of fun things this live broadcast, this beautiful day, evening. Now you can go to your mom and be like, hey, I'd like a fika. She'd be like, is that like a little smooch or something on the cheek? She's like, no, it's a snack. Even though that would be nice from your mummy. Here we go. All right, in the nick of time. Well done. All right, let's see where we're going. Okay, middle of the street. Wow, we are way out here. Thank goodness we have the helicopter. I never would have beat this thing unless I had a straight shot, but instead I decided to go swimming in the opposite direction in a full body armor. At least I think it's full. It says that I only have 1 plate. So that's assuming that there's only a plate on your front. Don't you want a plate like at least on your back too? Maybe, oh, whoa, I gotta watch where I'm driving. Yeah. I don't have plates for my side, just front and back. And then this one guy was like, you need trauma pads. Like, trauma pads? I could barely afford the plates. One thing at a time, Bucky. We're gonna go ahead and soup up our dogs. Go from 3 to 4, which is exactly what this little guy does right here. Oh yeah, and go. Okay. Whoa, wait, I didn't mean to do that. No, did I get everything? I did not get everything. There we go. And, oh yeah, upgraded. Look at those dogs. Yes, those are happy dogs now. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? You know, sometimes out in the water here, they drop something. Yeah, it's a little far. Ooh, that would be nice to get. Strategizing here, strategizing. Okay, up we go. How much time do we have before the circle closes in? Yeah, we've got our green out there. Can I get there in time? See that parachute going down in the background? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Can't land there though. I landed here and went on a little swim. Oh no. Oh boy. Am I gonna be able to get that out? I don't think so. I don't think I can. I think that's done. How about that parking job, ladies? Well, since I'm here, might as well go for a swim. Here we go. How's our safe zone going? Oh, our safe zone is way out there. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go over here and see if there's any goodies. Go ahead and go up. Isn't that cool? Such cool effects. This is such an amazing game. Can't believe it's free, right? I mean, nothing is free. Obviously, they make a little something. But, oh, that's what I was looking for. We want, yeah. We want to swap out the submachine gun with our, that. Yes, that's why I swam out here. Now we're talking. Bring it. Oh yeah, back we go to our rather waterlogged helicopter. I've only got 100 rounds though. I gotta find some place to get some more ammo. Yeah. All right, so far, these claw socks are working rather wonderfully. We're gonna go on over here, take a quick little break up here, and hopefully no one will find us. And we're just gonna chill here for a moment. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay, go ahead and take a quick little break, stretch out the wrists, make sure we don't get any carpal tunnel right here. Let's go ahead and go over to our live streaming, make sure that we are highlighting our MGC claw socks, which you can see right there. Very nice, cool. Right. Where in Texas? Bam. All right, here we go. Back we go. All right, safe zone is about to shrink. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Isn't that amazing? You can see my iPhone 13 Pro on here. Amazing. Sometimes I even astound myself. No, I just used YouTube and figured out how other people who are much smarter than me, how they did it. All right, we're gonna go on a little hike here. Whee! Oh, there's a car. Never mind. We're not doing a hike. Oh boy. Oh boy. Never actually done this first person. Usually I'm in the third person. See, yeah, that's okay. Let's not do that again. Didn't last very long. Let's do third person next time. Driving a car. Yeah. Even though I should be quite used to that because that's how I drive a car in real life. I don't drive it third person. You see that video at one point? A guy actually erected a camera right above him, and it basically took his viewpoint and it projected it from a camera on a pole up behind him, and it projected it onto his goggles. And so he was basically looking at himself walking in third person, almost as if he was walking in Grand Theft Auto, for example. And so he had to interact all day as a third person. That is just awesome. So as you can see in the upper left, we are at 28 people left out of 100. And it says I've only done away with one person, sadly. Sadly, just one person. It's been an awfully lonely game. But you and me, we don't have to be lonely. We're having a lot of fun. Who is that? Oh, they're way out there. I just thought for a moment I was gonna get, and he came along here and he looted this. That's all right, I already did. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to, let's go head over to the docks. We're gonna take this because someone's in a car. My daughter's got a hold of the skins in the game. Look at the car I'm driving now. Man, that's okay. They're 7 and 9 years old and they are ridiculously good at Call of Duty. Yeah, it's just so adorable. Like, Dad, we got first place. I'm like, okay. All right. Oh, and pick him up. Goodbye. Come on. What's going on? How about one fire? That's weird. I'm telling it to. Okay, I need that, and that, and that, and that. Goodies, Fiskars, Cheetos, chips, and root beer. Nice. Thank you. You probably already looted over here. Oh, do you see someone over there? I saw someone over there. Okay, I'll start being really careful now. Don't give them away. I know I'm live streaming this right here. You can't. Alright. Because there's only 18 people left of 100. One of the 18. Alright, let's do this. There's a helicopter somewhere. Let's get in the helicopter. Let's go over there. Thought for sure I saw someone moving earlier. Ooh, a little glowy treasure chest. That is not a good sign. We're going to take this, give away our position. Oh, there is a guy right there. Oh, hello. You know what we're going to do? We're going to land right here. And then we're going to throw a dog at him. And then we're going to take him out. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. Come on out. Where are you going? Just getting started. Let's find him. Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did he actually? I don't think he died. How come my dogs went away? Where are the dogs? Hey, Fluffy. You're supposed to be chasing someone. Oh, and there's Bingo. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Well, now he's kind of running somewhere. You find someone? Find someone, girl. Find someone. Jurassic Park reference. Smell something, girl? That's what it was. Smell something, girl. Yeah. Did you see someone? Oh, I thought I saw someone. Let me know if you guys see anybody, because we're getting down to there's a guy up there. There he is. How did he get up there? Oh, I bet he has a sniper. That's not good. That's really not good. I gotta be fast. I was trying to get to the helicopter. He got me. I was like, if I get to the chopper, it's got a little bit of armor. No, he got me. I'm only 3. Only 3. Number 3. That's good job. You know what? Let's spectate for a little bit and see how they're doing. Okay, good job. Ooh, they had to put some body armor on. I had them down pretty low. Did you see that? That was close. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that was good. They meant to do that. They went up. Oh, how are they gonna take out the tank? Oh, it's not a tank. It's yeah, a ghost basically. What's it called? Impersonation. Ah, it's so good, so good. Well done, well done. We're gonna go ahead and quit out of that right there. Squish. Whew. Oh boy, that was fun. Real fun. Okay, so that almost concludes our broadcast. I wanted to point out a few quick things before I let you guys go. Yes, I was playing with my MGC claw socks. I'm going to take these off. And at the end of Battle Royale, as you saw right there, it gets really intense because it's like you and just 7 other people, and it makes your palms sweaty. But these allow your fingers to glide across the iPhone screen. Very nice. Okay, and as you saw, I was playing with my smartish cell phone case. So yes, if you have this thing and you minimalize your wallet, you pack all your cards into this, not only does it protect your phone well enough, but it's easygoing enough to even be able to play games. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Before I let you go, do remember there is a 25% off promo code that is exclusive to this broadcast only for these tactical hair clips found here on Amazon.com. Yes, you heard that correctly, tactical hair clips. Go search all the reviews and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. My wife absolutely loves them. And actually a few dudes hide them in their beard, and actually I put them like right inside the lining of my baseball cap if that's all I have on me. Well, let's be appropriate, instead of like, you know, a giant knife on me, for example. But they are safe on the hair. They're not razor sharp, but they do work in a pinch to open up a Amazon box, for example. Fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this broadcast. By the way, for the few people watching, this broadcast is my first ever broadcast as an insider, at the insider level. I have done tons of broadcasts, if not thousands of actual videos throughout my life. But this one right here, I'm actually at the insider level here on the Amazon influencer page, which is absolutely incredible. And that's only because everybody out there in Amazon Live land has been following me. Well, not everybody, but thank you for those who have been following me and tuning in. I appreciate your patronage, and also I hope that I can bring not only some level of entertainment, but also education to you guys regarding some things that I have run through the gauntlet. And I've got a lot of B-roll of me actually using these things out in the field, and that's what makes my live broadcasts unique. So after this, if you'd like to go through and see kind of what I highlighted, whether you want to weed your lawn or minimize your cables in your kitchen, these are my top 10 most selling products, at least as of yesterday. I actually like to go day by day because they can change so much. And like, for example, it's flea season for cats and dogs. So all of a sudden, my review on flea treatment just absolutely exploded with popularity. And so I thought, hey, you know, there's a lot of people out there with cats and dogs, and they might want to know what works and also what does not work. I'm not here to oversell you on anything. So that's it. San Antonio, South Texas. Nice. Right on, man. Right on. I appreciate that. And we are about to be ending right there. If you're on Facebook, you're welcome to catch me, Beau Shevasu. I'm the only Beau Shevasu out there. And if there is another one, they're an imposter. And soon there will be a showdown between me and him, because there can only be one, not two. Doppelganger, I'm coming for you. That's it. Broadcasting live from south of Seattle, Washington. It is August 23rd. It is 11:40 p.m. I'm going to be signing off. Remember, you are special. God has made you special, and